it's Wasbo here, and today I'm with Kamran, and
That's me.
we're going to be showing you some redstone lessons. So I'm really bad at redstone, and Kamran's what they call an expert. Sorry,
Well,
no.
not like a god, just like a redstone guy. Yeah, so we're going to start with the extremely basics here.
Yep.
So this is redstone ore.
Okay.
You get redstone dust, which is this stuff in my hand, by mining it, but you require an iron pickaxe or above.
Alright, so let's just mine a bit of this.
You get roughly 4 to 6 dust from each ore.
Okay.
You can place this dust down and that makes redstone wire.
Alright.
Okay, so let's talk about the redstone ore. You can step on it and it glows. Also, if you just tap it if you tap this with your iron pickaxe, it will also glow.
Oops. Alright. Yep.
Okay, so let's move on to some recipes.
Alright.
Okay, so here we have the redstone block, and that's made by 9 redstone dust in a crafting table. You have the redstone torch, which is a stick and redstone dust.
Yep.
Into the next chest, you have a redstone repeater, a redstone comparator that requires nether quartz, which you get from the nether, of course. You have the weighted pressure plate, the heavy one, made out of iron. You have the light pressure plate made out of gold. Into the next chest, you have a stone button, a wooden button, a pressure plate, a stone pressure plate, and a wooden pressure plate. In the last chest, we have a stick on top of cobblestone, and that makes a lever.
Okay. So that's all of the recipes, if I'm correct.
Yep.
Alright.
Well, there are a couple more redstone items, but we'll cover them later in other episodes.
Okay.
So this is the redstone block. It outputs redstone signal, as you can see by this wire that's being lit.
How comes it's just continuing and staying out? Because most of them, they don't really do that. Is it?
Well, these are one of the few that just always output a signal.
Okay.
Okay, you also have a redstone torch. That does pretty much the same thing as a redstone block, but a redstone block can be pushed by pistons, which we'll explain later in another video.
Yeah, okay.
Redstone torches can be turned off, which we'll also tell about later. Okay, so you have the stone pressure plate. You can stand on this and it will turn the signal on.
Okay, yeah.
You also have the wooden pressure plate, where you stand on it and it also turns it on. But you can also throw an item on there and it will keep it on. But you can't do that with the stone pressure plate.
Oh, okay.
Okay, next we have buttons. So a wooden button can be shot by arrows. And that'll stay on as long as the arrow's on the button, which I just took off.
Did I?
As you can see, it's lit up. They can also be pressed by hand by right-clicking them. And also, we have stone buttons. And if you shoot an arrow, nothing will happen. But if you click it with your hand, it will turn on.
Okay.
I think we have forgotten one thing, which is the lever. So I'll just quickly get that.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter. Okay, so when you flick the lever, it turns the power on. When you unflick the lever, it turns the power off. You can also put it on the floor like this, and that'll do the same thing. You can also put it like that, and that'll do the same thing. But there are more ways that you can turn it on with a lever.
Okay.
Okay, so now the weighted and heavy pressure plates. So the gold one is the light one, where if you put items on them, it'll gradually increase the signal strength, as you can see.
Mhm.
So if you put a stack on the gold light pressure plate, one whole stack will output 15.
Which is 64 if you didn't know. The stack.
Whereas on the heavy pressure plate, it's quite a bit different. So if you put a stack on, it will only output 2.
Yep.
Okay, now for the 15 block redstone signal limit.
Right.
As you can see, as the redstone gradually gets further and further, the color starts getting darker and darker. And when it gets to the darkest here, that's when it doesn't output any more signal. However, you can extend it by putting a redstone repeater like I have here.
And the limit's only 15, right?
So when you put a repeater, it boosts the signal, so it's back to full signal, and you can put it up all the way 15 more.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so one downside to repeaters is that they have a delay. It
Yes.
its minimum delay is 1 tick, which is 0.1 second. 1 tick is equal to 2 game ticks. So we'll just be talking about redstone ticks, nothing else. Don't shoot it with the arrow. So as you can see, if I turn it on, it will take a slight delay to turn on, if you can see that. You can adjust it, but you can't make it less than 1 tick. So I can change it up to 4 ticks maximum, and the delay is more noticeable.
Mhm.
Also, if you want to have 1 second, you put 10 ticks, since 1 tick is 0.1 seconds. And 10 ticks is 2 repeaters on max and 1 repeater on 2 ticks. So, would you like to do the counting?
Right.
You can place it down.
1 Mississippi. Yep, I think that is correct. So,
So that's repeaters and the max redstone limit.
is there anything else we need to get onto now?
Not really. That's all the basics. There are more stuff that we can cover that we have not talked about,
Right,
but
okay.
that's the basics.
Right, so thanks guys for watching. If you did enjoy this, please give us a like rating and subscribe. And always leave a comment down below to tell us what you want us to do in these redstone lessons and to teach you some redstone stuff. So thank you guys. Goodbye.